Now the proper place to put the door handles, where do you suppose the door handles should be put? On regular doors, the handle's right here, right? Right here. You don't want to put them there. Because as you put it there, to open this door, you want to open the middle out. And so they had their old ones right there, okay? And that would work, but if it was me, and if this was brand new, I would have put the handle over here on this door and do it. But either place, right here or right there, because it's right there, obviously that's where it's going to go. But never, don't put it there, don't even put it in the middle of this one, because it just makes it a little bit awkward. Because what you want to do is you're pulling this middle out. It has nothing to do with this over here. As you pull the middle out, it's going to be like that, okay? Now, because the door handle's there, you're going to have to be there, and then you're going to have to push on it. That's why if it's brand new, I would have it over here, and then you can just pull on it. You see what I mean? And then you don't have to have the handle here to have it whacked off or something. But either direction. And you know, that might be good right there, because as you get ready to close this door, if you have it over here, you would have to reach your hand over here to give it just a little bit of a give to get it going. So for that reason alone, I guess it's best to put it there. I knew it was one of these places, okay? So as it's there, then you're kind of pulling this off of that edge, so you don't have to mess with it too much, and then you just take it there and push it closed. Okay? That's the part I wanted you to know, and I'm not putting those white ones back. I'm going to put these, remember? Isn't that going to look cool? I'm putting those, and when I got them at the store, of course, they only came with one size screw. Lots of times you get handles like this, and in the package there's a short screw and there's a long screw. Well, I've got some long screws, but they're too long, so now I'm going to have to hacksaw them off and line it up and all that kind of stuff. And here's a tip for you. On your strippers, electrical strippers, not these, but I used to have some years ago that also had a couple holes here, threaded areas, so that you could put a little screw, and that was for electricians, because I think it's a number 6. I think it's a number 6, and there would be something over here, and you would thread it in the hole and let it come out the other side, and then you could snap it off. These don't do that, okay? So I can't use those for that. I'm going to have to be real careful, hang on to my long ones, put it on a 2x4 and whack it off with a hacksaw. You can't just take some cutters thinking, oh, I'll just take some dikes and cut off a long screw and do that. Then the threads get all messed up on the end. As it is, with the hacksaw, you have to be careful. Then you have to kind of sand off or take any burrs off so that you can get the threads in there. Okay, so that's my next step. And before you cut, you need to screw this in to see how far it goes in. Okay, it only goes in so far. Do you see what I mean? So you can't have a screw sticking out too far on your door, because then you won't be able to get this tight all the way. So it's a happy medium. So check it all out. I'm going to do that next, and I'll put those on, and then last but not least, we'll open and close this door a couple times and call it good. Whew. What a pain cutting those screws, let me tell you. Grabbing it with a pair of pliers, and then I marked it, and I thought I was just right, and of course it was too long for the first one, so I had to cut it again. I was trying to be careful on the second one, and I guess the second one was almost tight and it was still loose. So what do you think I did? Yep, I pulled it off, cut it again. So I can cut these screws. Okay, so here you go. And to pull it, like I said, you want them right here. You could even move it over this way just a little, but not in the middle. Maybe a third over, a quarter over. But this is fine, and then you can push. And then as you're pulling, if it is tight like that, you just have to kind of pull it like that with your finger. You see what I mean? When you got it open. But if you do it just right, you know that. But if you don't, see, if I just pull at the wrong angle, it's not going to work. So for that reason alone, you might want these over just a little bit more, maybe 3.5, 4 inches or so. But you know, because I know how to do it, I got more pressure over on this side. There you go. Man, that took me a while, and I've got enough room. I've got about an inch beyond my little hook, and if I had to, I could have cut the end of that off, because you don't need that whole thing on there, but I'm going to leave it. And there you go. Okay, like I said, if you want to cut them off, you can cut them off. As long as you got them stuck out a little bit, it'll be fine. Okay. And before I call it good, I see I've got my grubby fingerprints in a couple little spots, and I'll just take my simple green, wipe that off, and I'm calling that good. Whew. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos, and I hope you're learning stuff as you're watching my videos. Well, I was dreading that, and now you know just about all there is to know about a bifold door system like this and how to install it yourself. And just remember, I'm just an average Joe. If I can do it, you can do it.